Rangers, come talk to me when you've got a moment. Want to discuss staffing and recruiting. Good job, Rangers. Nice to be able to hear ourselves think again. And now that it's quiet enough to talk, let me reintroduce you to the great Sergei Greatsky, who's going to be helping you with personnel.
Hi again, Rangers. Damn sorry about your people. But now that you're here, we'll do what we can to get you back on your feet and find you some new recruits, just like the Patriarch promised you. And I already got you one of the best. Meet Marcelo Gonzalez, electronics wizard, radio technician, and former dispatcher for the Marshals. He'll be your radio operator.
Howdy, Rangers. While you were dealing with the alarms, I took the liberty of installing a combat AI in your vehicle. Should help you out. If you want to chat, I'll be in the operations room getting things up and running.
Should be more recruits arriving soon. Ready to tell me how you want to fill out your squad? Of course, ask away.
Yeah, I was getting a little itchy doing the same old in the Marshals.
And retirement was driving me stir-crazy. Just sitting around listening to the paint peel. I jumped at the chance to help you folks out. Well,
Sergei won't blow his own horn, so I'll do it for him. He's Colorado's greatest war hero. Fought by the Patriarch's side from the beginning and saved the old man's life about 100 times, right, Sergei?
75. Tops. Now, let me tell you about Mr. Slick here. Nobody knows the streets and alleys of Colorado Springs, or the people that live there, better than dashing Darius Kwan.
You're too kind, Sergei. It's no lie that I've been looking to leave the Marshals, but you're right. That's not the whole story. The Patriarch asked me to keep an eye on you, so here I am.
And I am truly sick of retirement. But, yeah, I'm doing the Patriarch a favor too.
Let's say liaisons. The Patriarch wants you to succeed, and he knows it's not going to be easy. You're strangers in a strange land.
You don't know the politics. You don't know the personalities. Who hates who? Where the bodies are buried.
That's where we come in. We're here to make sure you don't make too many rookie mistakes, step on the wrong toe. And yeah, we're supposed to report back to the Patriarch about how you're doing. But you didn't really expect to be left completely to your own devices, did you?
Not sure exactly. We came by a week...
We were gonna get the place cleaned up before you got here. But then the Dorseys attacked the city, so it got put on the back burner.
Something must have triggered the security systems between then and now. Could have been anything. Patriarch chased out the last big gang maybe 10 years back. Before that, all kinds of bandits, militias, and cults have lived here since the deluge.
Recently, it's been mostly outlaws and refugees. We should check around to see if there are any current occupants.
Could be what set off the alarms.
Around these parts, we call the nuclear apocalypse the deluge of fire, because, well, that's what it was.
Noah's flood was the deluge of water. The nukes were the deluge of fire. Gonzalez? He's a whiz with stuff like that. The AI will allow you to give the vehicle orders in combat without having to be inside it. Basically, it'll become another member of your squad. Okay, what's next? My advice is to put together a squad with complementary skills. Nobody can be great at everything. So, pick recruits who are good at things you're current, and you can always round out your squad with folks you meet along the way. Keep that in mind when you're choosing from the recruits I've rounded up. Listen, I can get you all the fighting troops you need, but if you meet any talented people in your travels, don't hesitate to sign them up. Now that we've got that sorted, let's talk about the next steps. Now you're the boss here, so I'm not going to tell you what to do, but getting this place up and running wouldn't be a bad place to start. That means surveying the base and finding specialists to staff it. Perfect. That'll give you a chance to see if any of the junk around here is worth keeping before I toss it all out. After that, you might want to give Sheriff Daisy a hand. If you impress her, maybe she'll hook you up with some specialists for the base. Anyway, your call. Colorado Springs is straight out the main gate. If you want to go to Denver or Aspen, just hop back in your car and go out the way you came in.
One sec. Forgive me for saying so, but I'm guessing you folks are gonna need as much help in the field as you will here in HQ. So, what if I joined your squad? At least until you find your feet. Well, I know this city like the back of my hand. And this city knows me. My time in the Marshals means I've got connections and trusted informants everywhere. Plus, I'm a sure shot and a decent scrapper. And, though it hurts my civic pride to say it, there are places around here where those things might come in handy. Great. I'm at your disposal. Lead the way.
Rangers, good to see you. Well, I've got friends in the Marshals, the Patriarch's Palace Guard, and some local militias. They've always got more folks wanting to sign up than they have positions for. So I asked my pals to... Now, some of these folks may be, less than top grade for sure. But most will be solid recruits, ready, happy to tell you what you need to know. Well, came here with my folks when I was a kid, and was a young man when Saul was trying to unite the families and make Colorado a state. I got behind him right away. He had leader written all over him, even back then. I've served at his side ever since, fighting against the monster army, consolidating power here in town, helping him expand our borders.
What Mr. Greatsky means is that he played a key role in many of the Patriarch's greatest victories. And he had no...
You're too kind, Darius. Well, the fighting's never really ended. Trying to hold it all together is a constant struggle. This business with his children, I do indeed. Some folks can't get past his brusque ways, but of course, you'll hear a lot of folk condemning him for hurting this group or that group with his decisions. But the way I see it, stories? They are stories indeed. Here's one. So, one day we were hunting monster army raiders and came upon a tin-walled shack. The people inside were shooting at us and not answering our calls to parley. Well, but Saul, he holds up a finger, then creeps around behind the compound. Well, pretty soon we hear him smashing through those tin walls with it. A few moments later, he comes striding out, carrying a child under each arm. They've been shooting at us because they thought... Now, I will never know how Saul knew it was an uncanny ability to always do the right thing. Happy to. What's on your mind? Sure thing. Let's have a look.
We're in it now!
Shoot!
You started it!
Come and get it!
Uh-oh.
They see us. There you go. Anything else? I'll be here.
What a stink. Somebody's been using this medbay for a morgue. Gonna take an ocean of bleach to get it ready for customers. Look at all this machinery. If we can get it all running, it's a good spot for your armory. Get this cleaned out, you can put your truck in here.
Sick of dodging reckless drivers? Fed up with paying a fortune to shady mechanics that never actually fix your car? Consolidated Atomics has the answer. Introducing Hermes, the revolutionary vehicle AI that's an expert driver, navigator, and auto mechanic all in...
Pretty grand in here. Maybe you can make it your trophy hall or museum or something, or a handball court. shot.
Please, don't shoot. Who are you? You're not dressed like the marshals. I'm Del Hackett, and I speak for these people. We've been living here for months, and we've got nowhere to go. Please.
Bad idea. I've been in their shoes, but this is a military base. If we have squatters everywhere, it'll be hard to keep discipline. Your recruits won't like it either.
The Patriarch's people don't care about people like us, but you're not beholden to them. We all farmed in the border country between Colorado and the plains. Thought we were safe out there. Back then, the gangs feared the Patriarch. Not anymore. They burned our greenhouses. Not intentionally. The Patriarch's people drove up to the base a few days. Don't know what happened. Been living in these ruins for weeks, and we never set anything off before. We're not welcome there. They already have too many mouths. Of course. That's what I knew. We'll go to the city then. Beg. Come on, everyone. Gather up your things.
October 12th, 1998. 7 months since the bombs fell. Had an incident at the West Gate. Some civilians dug under the fence and tried to make a run for the commissary. Sergeant Peters told us to open fire. Standing orders. Orders to be shot on sight. They didn't look like much to me from 80 meters. And when we got close enough to inspect the bodies, I saw why. They looked like scarecrows. Just skin and bone. The oldest was maybe 15. Every time I close my eyes, I see that kid's face. God forgive me. I can't do this anymore.
Hey dudes, hi. Well, what's up? Rangers, huh? Cool, man, cool. I like your look. That's cool. Helping's good. I like helping. Are there like more of you here? Oh yeah, man, of course. I couldn't tell you, man. There's no windows or clocks in here, you know? Anyway, a long time. Long enough for other groups, other people to come and... You know, man, I little crack in the scene and, so I added a little self-made fertilizer. My name? Something like that. I kind of been here for a while. Because, oh man, didn't you like my joke? Okay, so a guy I used to be friends with, well, I guess he was more of a friend though too, man. Like, former friend who decided he didn't, want to go splitsy. And when I woke up, I was in here. I told you, man, thought he was my friend, you know? But, yeah, sure, maybe. Sometimes, like, a guy might come kinda hard to keep track. But, let me see. Last guy who came in to see me was the dead guy. Before him, tired eyes lady. Before her, the smiling woman. Oh, man. That's so a while ago. That dead guy over there came running in here all nervous. And yeah, then there's this big-ass flash of light from the... Then after a while, the alarm stopped, and then, she was a woman. Anyway, she came in here looking sad. We talked, for a bit, and then she left again. Hope she didn't die, and she's haunting me for some reason. Though, now that I think about it, I guess I'd be glad for... Oh, a real nice lady, man. Had a big old... I think she said she was a traitor talked about how she had some merchandise to keep here, and some people said I wasn't, well, actually, she said I wouldn't be suitable for her clients, which I thought was a weird way to say that. You know, man, it's, there was a gentleman bear, the lip, but, yeah, hard to remember who came in first, and, yeah, okay. Yeah, man, yeah. Oh, yeah, and, Buzzy Crunchers, and that was a good, but yeah, mainly mushrooms. Oh, man, yeah.
You're calling this one, Rangers, but
I'd really like to get out of here. Really? Oh, man, yeah, man, you're just the tops. The beanies. I owe you big time. Thanks, man.
Don't trouble yourselves. We'll be gone when you come back.
Systems active. Greetings, Rangers.
Welcome to your communications hub, Rangers. From here on out, I will be your voice in the wind. You can contact Ranger HQ at any time through your radio, and I'll reach out. The finest setup you'll find this side of the Rockies. This is the only setup in Colorado able to communicate. The basic controls are straightforward. You should try the device yourselves. I've worked the radio for some time now, and I hear all kinds of stories from other parts of the... Speaking frankly, great. Protect and serve, right? Things had grown stale with the Marshals. I felt like I'd reached the end of what I could do for the... I'm your radio communicate. I've worked the radio for some time now. Oh, I'm not. It just turns out artificial intelligence isn't that much different from... Anytime.